boys and girls, what the fuck are we doing? We have moved positions. We are on the couch. We are casting. We have two beautiful friends joining us this week on your favorite show, the Too Good For You podcast. A podcast that's too good, made just right for you. Folks, it's a family affair this week. This is a family affair. We got Mr. Michael and Mr. G2 in the building. Folks, give them a round of applause. Welcome, boys.
Thank you.
How you guys feeling today?
I'm a little nervous, on the casting couch. I don't think I'm ready for this, but
Everyone
I'm excited.
We're really playing by our bullshit on this episode with this 2-on-1 mic. This is going to be interesting. So if this sounds like shit, well, subscribe to us on Patreon. $5 a month so we can get more fucking microphones. Thank you. So boys, how you guys? You nervous? Why? Why are you nervous?
Oh no, I was just messing around.
Okay.
I'm okay.
Cool. You good?
It's like you know us.
Yeah.
I don't know what the problem is.
We're all family here. We're all family.
I'm pretty nervous. Wasn't expected to go on here. Wasn't planned, but I'm here and I'm excited.
Hey man, welcome to the show. Hello.
Yeah, this is it, baby. This is what we do.
Man, this is. Never mind. I was gonna say something that's weird because you said family affair. Now I don't want to say it.
Is it not?
It is a family.
Exactly. So watch your mouth. All right, folks, we're here. E-Man, how was your week? I don't even have a laptop this week. I gotta do the shop on my phone this week.
All right, we're going back to our roots.
Shit sucks. All right, how was your week?
Oh, it's been a week filled with work, but other than that, it's been cool.
Okay. Michael, how was your week this week?
It's been good. I finally got my back fixed.
Nice.
I was on the bed for a bit, but
Okay.
I'm walking again, so that's
Good to hear, man. Good to hear. Health is important.
Thank you.
We're big health advocates here on the show, man.
What casting couch were you on before this?
I can't say I signed a disclaimer, but
Okay.
it was fun.
G2, how you feeling over there?
I feel pretty good. I just turned 22.
Congratulations. Happy birthday, young man. Wow. Look at this. We're
celebrating.
We're providing entertainment to the youths of this country. We're doing
Which
it
way
big.
do I look? I'm looking that way.
Oh my god. You don't have to look at the camera.
Alright.
You can look at us the whole
Okay.
time if you want to. Yeah.
Yeah, the camera isn't there. It's but yeah, it's good, man. E-Man wanted to bring in, the fam, and we kind of just dragged G2 with us, and
Tell him why. Tell him why, Tyson.
Cause I like G2. He's got things to say.
Of G2, that's why.
Of course, man. I dream about all my boys. But so we're here. We're gonna do an episode on whatever the fuck we want to do, and
Per usual.
yeah, I can't get comfortable on this couch. I fucking missed the table already. This shit sucks.
We'll figure it out for the next one.
Yeah, this shit sucks. But all right, boys.
Let's get into it.
You want to just get into it?
I'm loving it. I need to know if you guys got your toys.
Jumping right in.
I
They
need to
were
know if you
sold
guys got
out.
your toys.
They were
Tyson,
sold
look
out.
a little confused.
Yeah.
Continue.
The Happy Meal, the cactus.
Cactus
Not
plant flea market.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
Cactus Jack.
first learn what you're gonna talk about before you want to get into it, brother.
Yeah,
Yes, I know about the Cactus Market McDonald's collaboration with the Adult Happy Meal toys, but no, I have not got my toy yet. You guys got yours?
I got my first one, the Hamburglar.
Mm-hmm. Congrats.
Went again to get more, but they were sold out.
Oh, of course.
How do they sell out of your own Happy Meal?
If everyone's going to get it, bro, they don't have unlimited amounts.
Should have planned for it.
Okay. You got one, Mike?
No, I didn't.
No.
When I went, they were sold out, and we went to two places during lunch. And
Mm-hmm. Nobody.
yeah, so no.
Did you get one?
No, I haven't even gone to McDonald's yet.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
So, okay. How do you feel about it? Since you're the one who has one.
Okay. I like it. I think I like the execution of it. Just like I don't know, it's just having toys like in a big kids Happy Meal. I just like the execution that there's like adult toys to collect.
Yeah. It's more collectible this time. It's not a toy.
Yes.
How do we feel about collaborations with fast food? Do you think it sends a good message or a bad message? Because on one hand, you're like, yo, we're going to have all these kids and all these people going out to these fast food restaurants and buying all this fast food. Is big fast food in charge of this for them to increase their profits and make everyone fat and kill everyone off? Or is this just like a thing that kind of just spikes it up for a little bit and then eventually it'll die back down?
Probably that, the second one.
Okay.
Obviously, it's a little bit of the two either way.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to be getting the first one, going to McDonald's, getting the McDonald's. They're going to eat the food that, when they get the toy or whatever.
No.
I honestly don't really like the toy. It's
Okay.
like whatever to me.
Okay.
But Geronimo and me were having an argument earlier about that. But
I want to hear this argument.
Yeah.
no, it's okay. We don't want to get into it. But yeah.
Podcast is, sir.
Well, I just did it because him and our other coworker Luis were like really getting into like the art of it all, and like it's so like the toys look so cool, like the work she did, and then like to me I was like, I don't know, it looks like my little cousin drew, or like melted it a little bit, and I just didn't get where I get the hype, and I also didn't. It was just because it was cactus, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but I might be wrong here.
I need to hear your argument now. Where's your counter?
Well, I like her work, like previous to like the McDonald's thing. So like, I like the collaborations she's done. The clothing she's done. I have some of her design pieces. Like I have a Kerwin Frost.
He's a stan. He's a stan.
Oh, dang, I forgot what it was. It was like, I'm choking right now. But Kerwin Frost had a
collab.
No, it's like where you do like a show for charity.
Oh yeah.
I forgot exactly what it's called, but she designed some of the shirts, and I got
she did all the hoodies and the shirts.
Yeah, it was like a pink
like
shirt.
a telethon type.
Telethon,
thing.
there it is. Kerwin Frost telethon.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
I know what you're talking about. Yep.
Yeah. I got some of those pieces.
I think McDonald's is capitalizing.
Well, definitely.
I mean, the first one was what, J Balvin?
Travis
Yeah.
Scott was
Travis.
first.
Oh, Travis Scott.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Then J Balvin,
And then
Saweetie.
Saweetie.
Oh,
Saweetie
yeah.
had one.
Sweetie
Yep.
had one.
This is BTS, right?
And then BTS. BTS, I think, was the
I didn't know about
biggest
that one.
to be honest.
BTS had one?
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I mean, this is the
I
coolest
don't
one
even
because
know
you
that.
actually get something out of it.
Yeah.
It's not just
Yeah.
it's
No,
just
I
not
like
for
that. Yeah,
rappers
that's
or
what I like
whatever,
about
it's a
it.
meal.
But
Yeah.
You get a toy.
Yeah, so I guess in that case it does make it more beneficial than just. I mean, didn't Travis Scott's just came in like a different design packaging, right? Or
I thought he just put barbecue sauce on a quarter pounder.
so there was
no, it did have different packaging. It had the little.
It had like the Cactus
The cactus,
Jack like
yeah, it did.
smile
It
instead
did.
of the regular Happy
It did.
Meal smile, if I remember correctly, which I probably don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, yeah, Sweeties was just like crackhead food. I don't even remember what BTS did. J Balvin was just another food
I'm
thing.
pretty sure
But I
it was
don't.
like a 10-piece chicken nugget meal with his name on there.
If you got to do a collab with McDonald's, what would you do? Like, what would be your signature meal? Yeah.
My signature meal.
Yeah.
What's the
Or actually, no. Fuck that. Fuck McDonald's. If you could pick a fast food chain to do a collab with, who would it be?
Someone has done like churches, no? Or Popeyes? Did someone do
Jack
Popeyes?
Harlow did KFC because they're from Kentucky.
KFC. If I had to pick a restaurant, okay, so I had this idea about having like a signature meal.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody jacked my idea, okay? I did it first.
All right, take it.
When I first thought about it,
Mm-hmm.
I was at a Chick-fil-A.
Oh, that's
like,
a good
I
one.
was
That's a
gonna say
good
Chick-fil-A.
one.
I was gonna say Chick-fil-A.
But I was like, oh, I always get this. Like, when I'm famous, this is going to be my
So what's
signature
your
meal. I think it was just, now it would be a number 2 deluxe with the cherry Coke.
Okay.
1 Chick-fil-A sauce, 1 sriracha.
No, that's how it's got to be. Because
Has to be.
it's
You
already
gotta go down to
it's
the
gonna be
sauce.
just bagged up, and then you just give it like, oh, I want the G2 meal, and they're like, cool, boom, blah, 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 done. It's already.
Ready.
The G2. You said it was a number 2?
Don Heddle sent me. That's what it was.
All right, Michael.
Honestly, I think I'm gonna go back to McDonald's now. 'Cause
Okay.
I was thinking Chick-fil-A, but I'll let you have that one because I always wanted the recess, like a recess McFlurry. Do you know how good that sounds?
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
because I always go to Dairy Queen for that, but that's always in like.
Is that your full meal?
Hell yeah. I don't, hey,
No
like he said
surprise.
earlier, we're not
Whatever
trying to
wants
make
to
people
be.
fat over here.
The
so
Michael
yeah,
McFlurry?
just get the Michael McFlurry. There you go.
Michael
That
McFlurry.
flows.
McFlurry meal.
Can I
Yeah.
get the
All right.
Michael McFlurry? But you
Email.
gotta make it special. You can't just get a Reese's. You got it. What's your
Reese's?
Do they don't have
Well,
those
wait.
ones.
Can we-
No, they don't have them.
Yeah.
real quick? He said
Recess.
recess. Can we
Yeah.
talk about that?
I thought that's how you say it. Is that not how you say
Reese's.
it? Wait, did I say that
Reese's.
wrong?
What are you talking about? Are you talking about the peanut butter cup?
Yeah, did I?
Reese's.
I thought it was the mini. I thought they were minis. The Reese's minis.
Wait.
Reese's peanut butter cup.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure that the Reese's minis that they threw in there. In the McFlurry.
M&M's.
No, I don't think
No, it's M&M. It's M&M's.
Okay.
No, I was talking about
Fuck
pronunciation.
Yeah, don't do that.
He
to
said
me.
recess.
Don't do that to me.
The recess. Like
Recess.
elementary school recess.
Okay, I said it. Okay, I said it wrong. I'll take
Reese's.
that.
Reese's.
Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puffs.
That's right.
That's-
Peanut butter chocolate. No, I'm not. We're not
Yeah.
sponsoring them.
Yeah.
They didn't sponsor us. I'm not gonna finish that sentence.
Yeah.
So,
All right, you're up.
Oh shit! I was gonna say Arby's, but you know.
Oh my
But I gotta
Shut
appeal.
the fuck
I
up.
gotta appeal to the to
No,
the
you
masses.
no. This is for you. If you want to have the 4 people
Fuck.
across America go and get the E-Man Arby's meal, what's
Arby's
it gonna be,
special,
baby?
Let me tell you.
You gotta do. This is for you and your fans.
Half-pound roast beef sandwich, all the way. Curly fries, straight fries mix. They're gonna have to make the straight fries because they don't have straight fries. And then for the drink, it's not even the Mountain Dew. I think it's like the yellow lightning or some shit. I forgot what it's. The mellow yellow, baby. Hey man,
This is crazy,
Welcome.
dog.
welcome to my meal.
Oh, dude.
I told Art. Hey man.
Oh,
Dude,
I
can't.
I
I'm
feel
sorry,
good.
I'm
I
sorry.
feel
I
good.
tried.
shit, that's crazy.
I tried.
who's going? Who's going? The Manny meal. Who's going? Who's getting the Manny meal?
The Arby's Manny meal?
The Manny meal.
Yo, Arby's, if you're listening to this, if you see this,
Jesus.
sponsor me.
They
'cause
probably
I am
will.
your
They
number
probably
one
will
supporter.
because you're probably the only person in
Bro, I
America
told them I'll
that's
get
buying
their
this.
Arby's logo tattooed on my ass cheek if they sponsored me.
Have you said that before?
I have.
Yeah, like early
We gotta
episode.
So
say it
what's
every
up?
episode. Oh.
Laying on Arby's, come on, baby.
That's mad crazy.
Like, how down bad were you where you had to go to the Arby's? Like, for real?
Are you, dog? It's so good. It's
No,
so
like,
good.
honestly, like,
I was never.
like
down.
I'd rather go to sleep hungry, you know? Like,
I feel that though. No, that's actually facts.
Fucked up.
I actually have gone to bed hungry instead of like going out and getting like shitty food because I just know, like, dude, I'll just
It's
wake
so
up tomorrow.
good, guys. Don't knock it till you try it.
No, trust me, brother, I've tried it.
No, you got the wrong one.
Yeah, man.
You got the wrong. You just need a plain roast
Yeah,
beef. That's it. All right, Tyson, go ahead. Where's your Tyson?
So I
Deluxe?
got 2 options.
No.
I'm trying to decide.
Okay.
I still don't know quite yet, but to be safe, I'm gonna go Popeyes.
That's a good one.
The Tyson Popeyes meal is gonna be. What we gonna do? I'm gonna do an 8-piece spicy
Spicy.
chicken tenders.
Okay.
Perfect. The
With some-
Tyson tenders right there.
With some,
That's-
Andy.
Oh,
That's right. That's right.
Marketing out here.
with some with my sides gonna be my sides. I'm gonna probably go with I'll keep it simple. I'm gonna go with the fries. So we got 8-piece spicy tenders, fries, and a Sprite.
You're not including no biscuit?
It comes with the biscuits. Yeah, I'll put the biscuit in
Okay,
there. Yeah, because
alright.
you gotta put the biscuit in there.
Got it.
So that's where I'm going.
Okay, that's one. That's one choice.
And then I had another option. I was thinking this is gonna stir up the masses for real.
Oh, can we take a guess?
Go ahead, give it to me.
All right, you go first. You guys got any guesses?
I don't
Five
have any
guys.
guesses.
No,
Uh,
it's crazy.
is it
All right, you don't give us.
is it regional?
Yeah, I think it's all over national.
Oh, okay.
Is
Taco
it
Bell.
chicken?
No.
Burgers.
No.
Not burgers.
Nah.
Tacos?
Nah.
All right, we striked out.
Oh
What is
wait.
it?
Oh wow. What?
I'm doing.
Michael didn't.
I'm doing.
I don't know.
I'm doing
I don't eat fast food.
the Little Caesars collab. The Little Caesars, a $5 hot and ready
No, it's not
Tyson
$5
box.
anymore.
Pizza.
Ooh.
What do you mean it's not $5?
No, it's
No, it's
$5.50.
It's not.
They changed the price on that?
Yeah.
Are you?
Isn't it like $6?
During like COVID, yeah.
That's fucked up.
What's on
See,
the
now I'm bringing it back. The
Tyson
Tyson,
pie.
Back to 5.
the Tyson pie,
Tyson pie?
$5 hot and ready box is back.
What's the toppings? You gotta have some toppings.
Nah, it's just I don't know, just be a regular pepperoni pizza. Maybe we'll do like
You're
a.
just changing the price. On
Yeah, I'm just putting my name on it and just
Okay.
like
Okay.
changing the price back to $5.
I like that one.
I like this guy.
I think the
A politician should do that.
I like the way he's
approve
thinking. I like the way he's thinking.
Yeah, so something a little different, right? Ain't no one was ready to touch the Little Caesars boat, but I'll get there.
Little Caesars ain't bad
there.
It's not.
It's not that
It's
bad.
not. It's
I
not
don't
bad.
think it's
I had
bad.
it for lunch.
Yeah.
Like,
Just lunch.
I mean, I've driven to Little Caesars.
In high school, that was a big lunch spot. Get the boys together, pitch in on the $5
Yeah.
box. Everyone eats. We're all happy. They had a lunch special for like
true.
$7. You
That
got
is so
a
classic.
2-liter drink, some breadsticks, and a pizza. Bro, we would knock that out.
Good times.
Yeah. In college, when I was broke as shit, living out there on my own, Little Caesars last me like 2-3 days.
One pizza, $5.
Yep.
You know what? This
Last
might be the
me
biggest
Lunch
hit.
and dinner.
Damn right it
This
did.
might be a smack. Like,
So,
my friend in middle school, we go to his house, on the way was Little Caesars. So every Friday was Little Caesars. Like,
exactly.
we already knew that.
Ours was Friday as well.
Ritual.
That was the same thing in high school.
No,
That
what
was
if Little
lunch.
Caesars says like, all right, we'll do a Tyson meal. Only Fridays though.
That's fine, dude. Hey, I'm
Right
I'm
before
getting
the
more
weekend.
bread than you and your Arby's, so fuck it. I'll take it.
I just want it for the deal. Don't hate.
Checks.
Okay, good job, boys. That was good. That was
I like
good.
that one.
Yeah,
Cool.
I did like that.
so cool. Well, all right. Let's get into the news. A little meat and potatoes of what's going on in the world right now. What can we talk about first? First thing I want to kind of bring up. You guys been watching anything on like Netflix or anything recently?
Probably that Dahmer show.
Everybody,
That's
right?
it.
Everybody's been
Dahmer?
watching that.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
The Dahmer special?
The show.
Nah.
You haven't seen it? You guys have watched
It's
it?
pretty nasty.
2 episodes.
You guys, you're in.
Yeah.
I finished it.
You finished it. I'm on the
Yeah.
last
Dang,
episode.
you guys are quick.
I haven't
Do
started.
you know who Jeffrey Dahmer is?
Yeah, dude, he's the dude that fucking killed. He would like prey on gay people and bring them back and kill them.
Okay.
Right? Did he eat them? No.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
did.
he did eat them. He's a cannibal too.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah.
I don't know. I was just making sure you knew before I got into it, or not got into it. But okay, yeah, that's true. Everyone's been watching that. Good show. I think they did a really good job on the show. Yada yada yada. But what I wanted to get into was that you guys see on the news potentially a new serial killer out in Stockton.
Oh, no. Wait, where?
what?
In Stockton, there's a
Doing the
potentially someone. No, not the same thing,
Oh.
but they're saying that there's someone out there who has at least probably 5 bodies on them, like and like kind of like spread out, but they all think it might be the same person. So, potential new serial killer. We haven't had a serial killer since Dahmer, 91. It's been a few years since we've had a. Or was the Night Stalker? When was he? I forget when he was, but we'll just say Dahmer. 91, right? So we haven't had a serial killer for a while.
It's 1999.
And yeah, so we might potentially have a new one in 2022 right now.
Shit, Where's
I
where
think he
was it?
started in 2021, but he's still going. Stockton, California.
Damn.
Imagine he's doing it with the intention, like, I want a Netflix documentary made on me.
Hey,
That's the
man,
thing. That's the thing, though. It's like it's weird how like I don't know. Maybe I'm just being too sensitive about it, but I just feel weird when I see people like making jokes about all of it and like the Dahmer thing.
Yeah.
It kind of throws me the wrong way. And maybe I am being too sensitive, but it's like maybe we shouldn't do that. And like people like not glorifying,
No.
but it's like
Oh, you're right.
it's
It's
kind of
like
weird.
becoming a norm. It's
Yeah,
not like a scary
like
thing
it's not
anymore.
like
It's like a,
yeah, and like the families are still alive, so like they're
it's a
saying
little
all this stuff,
disrespectful,
and
though.
it's like imagine like your sibling, got murdered, and then you go online, you see someone like
fucking making
doing
a meme out of
yeah,
it.
making a fucking
I would get
meme.
pretty pissed off.
Yeah, yeah. No, I mean, there definitely is a, I think a strange relationship with how we kind of view serial killers now. There's always kind of the thing where it's like, obviously, too soon, right? Too soon culture. If something bad happens, if you make a joke about the next day, hey, whoa, too soon, right? Especially with like Dahmer or like other like serial killers. Like I said, we haven't had anything like this to this caliber since, the 80s and 90s, right? At what point is too soon over? Because you can say that about anything, right? When something bad happens, bro, it's been 60 years, since this happened. Is it too soon? Is it not, right?
Okay.
So
Let's debate.
I just want to see where you guys. I mean, Michael, you already said you don't really fuck with it, which is cool. I totally respect. I respect that too because yeah, I mean, in the sense of glorifying someone who's killed many people and ruined the families of many people, like, why should we, still be talking about them? We should be figuring out how to fix these things instead of just being like, this was a cool thing that happened at one point.
Well, I mean, there's that argument that it's like, it's not too soon because it's putting out that information and like highlighting like this story and giving the spotlight on in the families in a fucked up way, but like letting them know like, hey, like we understand what you're going through. I don't know, the perspective that they take on the serial killer, it's glorified to me.
I think in this show they do a pretty good job about making it more about the families. Obviously, they have to like say like what he did, but it I think for the most part, as you kind of like see it, it is more about like how he eventually was like stopped and all the people that helped like figure it out and all the families. So it wasn't just like we're gonna just do a whole show about the guy who's killed everyone.
No, yeah,
like
they did do like a lot of different
so
episodes
if they're
focusing
not
on that.
glorifying the killer,
but is it even if just having a Netflix show like glorification, because that name is still like brought up, and like if you just Google like Jeffrey Dahmer right now, like there's articles posted like every day about it now. When if the show didn't come out, the last article would have been like 92 when everything ended, and then so.
I mean, you think they asked for the consent from the family before they did it?
You probably have to if you're using real names.
Okay, so if they're asking for the consent, then I think that is good. Like it's good enough. Like that's where that period of time is good enough.
I thought I saw somewhere the families are like
Backlash.
backlashing. on
Yeah,
the
I
show.
saw that too. Yeah.
So I don't know what kind of consent from who.
I mean, I would feel like if you're using like the family's like actual name, you would have to like get some permission from someone to be like, hey, like we're doing this, like can we use the name of your family? Because if you're just making up names, and it's kind of like disingenuous, and it's just like not real. But I don't know anything about production.
Yeah, I don't know either. I mean, like if the story is like justice for whoever, then I think that's a cool story. But if it's like just focused on the killer, then it's like whatever. I haven't watched the episodes or the documentary, so I don't know what they're talking about. But that's my take on it. So you guys might have more to say because you guys will actually watch this show.
I think, from what I saw from the first episode, was like, I think what Emmanuel was saying was more like awareness.
Mm-hmm.
But like, in the first episode, like the neighbor, who was like African American, was like, basically like, yo, like something's weird going on, like everything's weird going on. But no cops believed her because of the time and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, well, if they would have listened to her, this would have been like stopped way sooner. And like, I think it's probably spreading awareness.
That's true in that way.
It's helping, spread awareness to that, like, this happened during a time like this.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. I think that was a big part.
No, and
first
I mean,
episode.
that,
Whereas,
I mean, throughout the whole show, that's.
Yeah. I've only seen the first.
She's if not the main character in this show aside from Jeffrey, because they really are trying to not really make it about him, even though like they need to like explain what he did and like how he did it, but it's really just about like his neighbor who was like there and experienced everything and what she went through just being the neighbor to one of the most notorious serial killers that we've had. And all the families and mostly kind of what they had to go through, because I mean it's more than just the guy who did the crimes, right? It's all the people that were affected by it. Obviously the whole city of Milwaukee and everything related as well. But yeah, so I don't know. We might have a new one this year, so we'll see how this plays out. But yeah, it's crazy because you never really like think about shit because you just think like, oh yeah, like we have like all the technology now to like
Track this
catch
guy
people or whatever. But it's like, bro, this guy might have like 5 or more bodies like already, and it's like we don't have a clear picture of him. They have a supposed suspect, which is like the back of him just like walking.
Oh, that's gonna
and like security footage is all like pixelated. It's like.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's really not really anything, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. So,
you think we're desensitized?
Be safe out there.
Oh, definitely.
Tis true, but you think we're desensitized to everything now?
Yeah.
I mean, like school shootings. I remember when the first one happened. Everyone was like up in arms. Now it's like, oh, another school shooting. Oh,
Like, it's just you see so many where it gets to a point where you can't it's not that you don't feel anything anymore. It's just like, I don't even know. It's not a sense of maybe a hopelessness or something, but it's just like there's nothing like it's another one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's another.
I think we just make too much jokes about it.
one. That too.
Now.
That no.
On social media, dude.
Oh yeah.
On social media, TikTok especially, like
Yeah, TikTok's crazy.
They doing some crazy shit.
You're right. I'm not on Twitter, so I don't know.
You know,
I know Twitter's crazy still, right?
Twitter is the best place on the internet for sure.
You said it's the best place?
Yeah, it's the mecca. Nah, dude, Twitter is fucking
Alright.
goated.
Wasn't there an older social media where it's like super dark?
Reddit, 4chan.
I think it was 4chan. 4chan's like
that we just talked about.
deep, right?
Yeah.
Throw back to the last episode if you haven't watched it. Go ahead, guys.
Yeah. But yeah, no. Yeah, I mean, for me, it's kind of one of those things too where it's like, I don't know. I think jokes kind of like help in the sense where it could like help like ease like tension and suspense for like a lot of things. Especially for like specific kind of things like this, like the show or whatever. Like, obviously, Jeffrey Dahmer is now dead, and he, did what he did. But it's like, it's something new that comes out, and everyone's kind of just trying to grab it for the attention, right? But unfortunately, I laugh at that shit because some of the shit's pretty funny.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
People are funny, man. What can I say, man? People are funny.
It's true.
Yeah.
On a different note, in other news,
Okay, bring it.
let's do something a little bit more positive.
There you go. You got pretty serious.
Call of Duty came out, or is coming out, and I want to talk about what I want to experience back in Call of Duty, and that is the toxic love.
Racism.
Wait, when did you?
All right,
E-Man wants to experience racism.
I just want to hear
Bro.
the back and forth.
And I'm the one crazy talking about cereal because this guy wants to bring back racism.
I don't know. You need to relax. You better not clip this as a thing.
Producer, don't clip this.
Your right side's showing right now.
Mm-hmm.
My right side. What does that
Hey,
mean?
don't make me bring you out right now.
Oh, hello.
What?
This man, I'm not gonna do it. Whatever. Continue. Call of Duty.
I just miss the back and forth of people talking or screaming at the top of their lungs. It's like, fuck you, fuck your mom, I fucked your mom. Like, I miss that.
And
dude.
what else? What else do they say?
I don't say anything.
What else do they say?
They say
involved.
What else do you miss besides
I don't miss that.
fuck
part.
you and fuck your mom?
That's it. That's all I miss.
You can still get that. I know what you want.
No, I don't.
I know it because you want
What are you
something.
talking about?
Hey, there's
You're
still.
spinning this into something else, my guy.
Hey man, all I'm saying, there are plenty of fuck you and fuck your moms that I've heard on a lot of stuff. There are a few things that aren't really heard as much. And when you say you miss the old COD, there's a time.
Okay, I need to relax.
There's a time when the world was a little less restricted on what they could say.
Okay, that's not.
And E-Man is wishing for the good old rise of the South again.
Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry I brought this up.
Wow.
I don't even want to.
Call of Duty.
I don't even want to talk about this anymore.
Civil War.
Imagine they made a game, Civil War.
Honestly, probably slap. They're scared to touch it though.
No, have you seen that one
You think?
game? To touch Civil War?
Yeah.
Bro, have you seen that one game where people are actually
Yeah.
playing role-playing Civil War?
yeah, I've
They're
seen
like,
Yeah.
and they're being real racist.
Exactly.
That's Red South back there.
Yeah, exactly. But do you think Call of Duty will ever do a Civil
no.
War?
No, that's too political. They don't want that. They're gonna lose.
I mean,
money.
what's World War II? They have like 4 different World War II games.
But no, I don't know, man. I don't know.
You trying to say the extermination of the Jews wasn't important?
God.
Wow.
That's not what.
Interesting.
That's not what Call of Duty is about.
No, it's not. It's about the Allies and the Axis.
Exactly.
And what do the Axis do? Interesting. Folks, study your facts.
Bad talking in front of Tyson.
I thought you were gonna bring up the game. Like, I'm
I
ready
did
for
want to bring
this
up the game.
Warzone.
gameplay. I was like, yeah, I really want to play. Like, I want this gun back. I like.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you not talked in those lobbies?
Oh no, definitely. Yes.
Oh yeah, this dude stuffed his mic in his mouth.
Okay.
That was no. Okay,
No.
yes, maybe at
Okay.
one point.
It's fine.
fine.
Yeah, everyone did
This
it.
is a safe space.
Yeah, I used to play a lot.
That's fine. We all used to play
I'm
a
a
lot.
changed man now.
Yeah.
I've grown.
Except for Eamon,
Yeah.
he hasn't, obviously,
I've
because he wants to go
realized
back to the old
mistakes
I don't
days.
even use my mic.
So then why do you want to go back to the... If you're not even going to be a part of it...
Oh, I will
like,
be a part of it, but not in that way, sir. Not in that way.
Everyone F's in the chat for Eamon. I'm sorry. It's okay. You can enjoy. You can enjoy your classic. You can enjoy your classic COD.
No, I don't want to.
I'm gonna enjoy the new the PC COD.
What's the difference?
Politically correct.
Oh, I thought you meant the like
thought you did
PC
too.
like player.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, I thought you meant that too. Wait,
Yeah, no.
at first. Nah,
Yeah. No,
whatever.
my bad. Sorry, guys. Yeah.
Say PC players are superior.
Mm-hmm.
Why? You paid a couple grand to pay something we pay like 200 for.
I don't play COD.
Oh, then what's the problem?
Nothing.
Oh.
He's just trying to come back at me because I called him racist.
Yeah, I don't know if you can come back from that.
What side
We
you
try.
on?
We
I thought-
could, no, we could try.
Speaking of racism, let's talk about Kanye.
That's right.
Ooh, that was a good one.
Mr.
Yeah.
White Shirt.
Let's talk. What?
His white shirt. His
White Lives Matter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a good one. I
and-
said that was a good one. No, let me correct
You're
myself.
calling me racist.
No, I didn't mean it in that way though. I meant like
Oh,
that
no,
was a
you
good.
turned on me, my
That was a
guy.
good
I'm
transition.
turning on
That was a
you
good
now.
transition. Let me correct
Oh,
myself.
okay.
Yeah.
That was a good transition.
I heard it.
Continue.
Okay. Okay.
Anyone?
in the hot corner right now.
You are. You are.
Working a little bit.
All the eyes are on you.
Oh.
Everyone can just like
Gonna get all
Alright.
these comments.
Perfect.
Kick him off. Cancel him.
Yeah. Anyone want to put in their 2 cents on Mr. West? Tables up.
I'll let you guys go first.
I feel you have a lot to say.
No, I don't.
Oh.
I think. Well, I'll just go first.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeezy fashion show. I think that's all it was. Just like he's having a fashion show, so he
More
wanted like everyone to
publicity.
talk about it. Even if you're not in fashion, you saw that shirt,
Mm-hmm.
so maybe it'll trickle you down to see the fashion show.
This dude is like.
So you thought it was like specifically done for the show?
Pretty much. I think so.
he
I
said
think it's,
any-
I mean, that's
he
pretty
said
smart
bad
if you think
publicity
about
is
it, I
good
guess.
publicity. I don't think that, but
I think it was for the show.
Okay.
Yeah, no, honestly, I just saw one post about it, and I was obviously like, what the hell? But
Mm-hmm.
when he brought that up, it was made kind of a lot of sense to me, and I'm pretty sure I agree with that side too.
Mm-hmm.
I've been seeing a lot of people reacting different ways about it, but yeah, I think it ultimately was for just to get everybody to look at the show. But yeah, what do you think?
I saw it. And I was like, "What is he wearing? What is he doing now?"
Honestly,
That was my question.
I
was like,
honestly
what is he
didn't pay
doing
too much
now?
attention to it.
I mean, I don't follow Kanye like that. When he put his clothes in trash bags and made people dig through it for I was like, "What the?
You did that.
You did that? You dug through the trash bag?"
No, they're not trash bags. They're like warehouse.
They're Balenciaga.
Like not travel, but like you put like loads of clothes in there. It's like a warehouse thing, and then I don't know. It was cool though. I didn't get anything, but it was cool.
So you're just digging through there.
Yeah.
The pieces are nice though.
His hand was like down here. And he was,
Okay,
like,
no,
looking
it's
for
not
the
that deep.
size. It was.
I
It was
asked.
pretty
The
big.
clothes don't go that deep. There's cardboard, probably like this much in
stop.
there.
It was getting in there. I was there in front of him. I was watching it all. This man tried on like 4 things, walked out with nothing.
I tried on a couple pieces.
Yeah,
they're nice
okay.
pieces. You know it. Have you guys seen them? Have you guys felt them?
I have not. I have not.
For which one? The Gap?
Yeah, Yeezy Gap.
No, I haven't
They're
had
nice.
any
They feel good.
touch on
They're
them.
like one of the sweaters, like perfect movie theater sweater. Where it's like
Okay, I'll
super
agree
cozy,
with that.
snuggy. Like you can watch a movie like so cozy. They're cozy.
How much are they?
Like 200.
Expensive.
yeah.
Well,
I go to Uniqlo. Pay for
yeah.
the same thing.
They're expensive.
Would you say Uniqlo? I like that. Yeah.
Uniqlo, come on. Why? What do you
Get all the
got?
basics. Get all the basics.
Wow, you call me basic.
No, Uniqlo.
no,
like,
it's
has, like,
Uniqlo
basics.
is what
I'm
they're
I'm
done
kidding.
for.
God, okay, you know what? I'm gonna stop
Uniqlo
trying to
shirts?
make jokes.
I like the shirts.
They're
Yeah, I
back
do
on me.
too. There's nothing wrong with it.
All right, what's your Tyson? Your opinion or your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of, I think, there's a point in person's life, or like if you enjoy someone and they kind of have rubbed the wrong edge of the sword too many times, it's kind of like how much more can you take, essentially. And like obviously like this isn't the first time he's done like or said any like crazy outlandish shit. And I mean I don't know, I think I kind of have lost faith in the guy. I think he's has gone down a different path that I don't really think he can recover from at this point. I think he has more than just like an image to show for his fashion, right? Like I think there was essential like almost like political commentary that he was trying to make in a way. Obviously, he hasn't said anything specific about it aside from I said what I said, and but it's just interesting because it's not really something that you can kind of like maneuver in a specific way to like be like, oh no, this is what I meant to do with this. Like, oh, I was trying to poke fun or like take back like this thing. It's like, well, how are you gonna do that? Like this, what you're doing is like actual just alt-right propaganda that you're just like putting out there. It's like if he just wore like a shirt with like if he had a shirt with like a straight up armband with a swastika on it. It's like,
yeah.
If he's like, well, no, like I'm trying to do this to promote like that just because I'm Kanye and I'm not like actually a Nazi, but like I can wear it. It's like there's really nothing that he can like. I just don't see how he thought this was a good idea. But no, what you're saying is right. Like obviously with this stunt, it's brought eyes on him, way more eyes than his show probably would have gotten if he didn't do it. And, it's one of those things where, he's always going to go and do the most provocative thing to get the most eyes on him just because that's how he is as a person. But, I don't really fuck with it because I think he's kind of just falling off the deep end. And I don't really think he's going to be able to, recover.
I think people are just used to it now. It's like, oh, that's another Kanye thing.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, at what point does enough become enough? Because it's like, aside from him, saying that slavery was a choice and all this other shit, from him trying to run for president and having some outlandish fucking speeches when he was trying to run for president. I mean, he's done this before where he had a bomber jacket with a Confederate flag, like, on it. So it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, dude, like, I personally can't like try to defend the guy anymore. Like I don't want to sit here and be like, well, I actually did fuck with it. Like it was a cool show. Because it's like if I give any like sort of like agnostic admission to anything that he's doing, it's like I'm letting it scoot by. And like sometimes shit needs to get checked. And I think at this point, like the guy needs help. He needs to be checked. Like he can't just keep doing this shit forever. Because what's he gonna like? How can you keep going? Some of this, like what besides
digging yourself deeper.
Besides just going straight skinhead, and like I said, if he just goes bald and just wears a swastika, and it's just like, yep, I'm Kanye. What the fuck are you gonna do to me? It's like,
that's true.
It's like you can't defend him. Well, it's like there's like a saying where it's like I'm finding it hard to defend you, or I'm finding it hard to keep backing you up.
Yeah. Exactly. Because that's just how I feel about it. So, I mean, yeah, and I think Easy Season 9 sucked, so, I mean, that's just personal takes, but...
You saw the show?
I didn't see the show. I mean, I checked on Yeezy's, like, Instagram, and I just saw, like, the what all the items were, and, yeah, I think it's shit, but...
I didn't see.
I don't like any of his clothes, or shoes, personally, but...
Do you think he has a lot of yes men?
Of course.
And you think that's the big problem?
Who's gonna stop him? He's one of the biggest artists in the entire world. Like, who's gonna tell if Kanye was sitting right here, right, and we're interviewing Kanye, you're sitting next to him, and he's like, G2, I need you to go over there and do this for me. You can tell him no, or like if he says anything to you, or if he's like, I got an idea, and he throws out some like, I'm gonna go piss off like the Statue of Liberty, be like, yo, Kanye, that'd be pretty fucking sick. Like, you're not gonna tell the guy no, right? Like, yes, I think he has plenty of people, and people like us, just who are normies, who have no voice in anything, who can, say shit like, yeah, whatever, it's Kanye, sweep under the rug. Like, as long as everyone has that kind of, like, idea of just, like, either yes men or just people who are just like, yeah, whatever, it's Kanye, he's gonna keep doing what he does.
Has any big names came after him? I don't know. I don't keep up with Kanye like that. I don't know if any, like, actual, like, people with influence have said anything regarding it. But
John Legend has reached out, and he's pretty much like,
I mean,
get outta
John
here."
Legend and Chrissy T, and their couple is always, doing something.
From what I remember, this is probably like old. Like he posted the screenshot himself. Like,
yeah. I mean, and too, I think because of his reach, like, people are probably scared to reach out because, I mean, because, I mean, so there was another thing going along with this. There was a fashion blogger who, kind of spoke out about it while she was at the show. And what did he do? He was taking screenshots from, like, her page and just, like, talking shit about her all over his Twitter. And what are his fans? Exactly. What are his fans going to do? They're going to go over there and talk shit. So it's like, he's a toxic community that really has I can't see any sort of, like, light at the end of the tunnel for it.
So you don't fuck with Kanye anymore?
I haven't fucked with him for a while, but, like, yeah, this just kind of, like, reassures that, like, yeah, dude, like, I think he needs as much help as, we could possibly give him because, yeah, I don't really know what he's trying to, like, do, but, obviously he has his own mental problems and he's been going through a lot of stuff, but it's really no excuse. You can't just be like, yeah, well, I got a divorce. Yeah.
That's Kanye.
Yeah, some, like, 70s sitcom tagline. That's Kanye.
With the little,
who else but Kanye?
Yeah.
Who else? Oh, no, did I do that? Yes, Kanye. So, yeah, that's just kind of how I feel about it.
No, yeah, you make a lot of sense. No, yeah, because I honestly never really, like, liked him in that way at all. Like, just because I felt that vibe from not even just him, but, like, the fan base and everything.
Yeah.
Everybody I'd, like, associate with that would, fuck with him like that. And it'd just be, like, a huge I just saw it already, and then, like, I've been proving right over the years and continuously. And then now, that's why, like, where Manny says, like, it's fucking him. But it's, like, like how you said, as long as those type of people are going to be like, oh, the fuck yeah, like, he's, I don't know, challenging shit or whatever. It's continuous, so I don't know. I choose myself not to, like, even give it any time, I guess.
pass it on.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I've been disengaged for a while. Just like, I don't know. I don't
That's a
give it
lie.
attention.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
How's that a lie?
This man updates on our group chat every day. Oh, Travis Scott this. Oh, Kanye this. Off-White. You're lying. You know it.
Well, I just shared some stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, like, what do I share?
After
Bro.
exclusively digging for hours, I just
Yeah,
share
literally.
some information that I find.
Included in this chat.
Oh, you
So
want
Wait, what do I
so I can
send?
talk to Tyson about stuff. Like,
Well, I guess what I mean, I've been disengaged from everything that's not music or fashion, which probably isn't good. That, I don't know, like, I swiped through those Instagram posts real fast. But I paid attention to Yeezy Gap. I thought that was cool. Maybe because of my history with Gap. I used to work at Gap, so it was interesting to see. But, I don't know. I never really thought about it this way. Like,
hey man,
Yeah.
your view, dude. Whatever you like. I like his old music. Don't get me wrong, I'll still listen to it. But just him now is not my speed. And again, like, I don't have a say or anything, so I just kind of, like, let it sweep under the rug. Oh, it's
Yeah.
funny, whatever. And I don't do anything about it. But I've seen people who are, like, super activists about it. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, you guys are really upset about this. And I mean, like, for good reason, everyone has good reason. But, yeah, I don't know. Dude is something else, I'll tell you that.
do you think he has, like, a... what do football players get after getting hit in the heart?
Concussion?
CTE.
CTE? You think he has that?
No, I think he just has probably some other, like, just mental. Probably just has, like, bipolar disorder and fucking depression and just a bunch of other just mental shit that's going on with him that he just refuses to get taken care of, which, if unchecked, can just lead to all these things where it's like, technically, no, he's not hurting anyone, but like when your God complex gets too big, and once you have like the reach that this person does, like, I mean, you can already see like essentially the guy's already kind of started a cult with his Sunday service shit. Like, obviously, whatever. For me, I don't give a fuck about religion. I don't give a fuck about all that shit. But just looking at it from the outside perspective of seeing like him like be this quote unquote Jesus figure to like all these people who, again, like you said, are either just yes men or willing to just be in the presence of someone as famous as Kanye, who don't give a fuck really about their actions, but like when you have that kind of like level of grasp on a community, like it's dangerous because you can weaponize that stuff very fast. And if he's not hurting anyone, like I said, if he just posts a picture of a fashion blogger and it's like, oh, this bitch is talking shit, that one voice can spread his, what does he have, like 14 million followers on Instagram or some shit? Like that, all of those people are weaponized right away. And if you're just like, like a regular, like I'm sure this fashion blogger has, a following in the fashion world, but it's not as big as Kanye. But when you have a tidal wave of people coming on you, like it shit fucks with you, and that really like can hurt someone's, life.
It's a big ripple.
Yeah.
It's a big ripple effect.
So yeah, I mean, that's how I kind of just see him. I think it's more of just like his personality has just gone unchecked for too long. It's allowed him to grow into this like supernova of just whatever the fuck he decides to do for the day. And whatever he can do, again, people are always going to ride with it because you're like, oh, bro, it's Kanye. Fuck it, we're going to go.
Who should check him?
Who could?
No, like who? Yeah,
that's true.
So who could check him? Like, who do you think in that industry, in that space, the amount of influence that someone might have, who could check him?
Himself? I don't know.
Beyonce. You don't think Queen Bee could do it?
I don't think it's not who can check him. It's just I think it's getting through to him to just be like, bro, just take some time off and go get help. I'm not saying he has to stop doing what he's doing, but like, again, if he just goes unchecked and unhelped for any longer, like, who knows what could happen to him or what he can say next, what he can do, what he can provoke or something like that. Like, we already, again, don't want to get too crazy and political in this shit, but just look at like President Donald Trump, right? Obviously, he didn't really say anything like specific about like, hey, let's go storm the Capitol today, boys. But enough like followers and enough just kind of like things to where like you can make crazy shit happen without your direct hand in it, just because you have people who look up to you like that. So I don't think anyone can really just be like, stop, Kanye. Because he's what is he? He's gonna be like, nah, fuck you. Like,
screenshot.
Yeah, like he's just gonna, but he just needs the help to like figure out how to be healthier, because it is just a toxic environment that he is, surrounding himself with and providing for other people, I think. Again, all personal, take. Everyone has their own opinions and whatever, but just for me personally, that's how I feel.
Would you be able to listen to a new Kanye album?
No.
So, there's always a conversation like separate the art from the artist.
Mm-hmm.
You think there shouldn't be separation?
I think he intertwines himself too much in both. In my perspective, like his fashion, like as you could tell. Like, that's an example. His music, I'm not too sure about that one. I mean, I didn't like his last album, but that's just me.
I think there's a certain, especially with Kanye specifically, like you can really see the falling off point, right? You can get through his first 3 albums, everything up until The Accident, right? Everything up until The Accident, he was fine. Everything after that, you kind of started seeing like almost a digression into like him, right? He did My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, into Yeezus, into Life of Pablo, into everything else after that, and then Sunday Service and everything. But like, you could really like looking back at it now, it's almost sad seeing kind of like how it happened, right? Again, maybe it could have been something from the accident, or it is something else, right? Or it's if he's taking on too much, trying to be a fashion designer while still being Kanye and trying to do this and trying to do that and trying to do this and trying to do that. He's like he doesn't really know where he wants to be either, I don't think, because he wants to do
Too much brands.
1,500 things.
Too many personalities and brands.
Yeah, so if he's trying to fit the Yeezy personality while trying to be Kanye West, it's not the same person, right? Like Yeezy isn't Kanye, and whatever else the fuck he does, I'm sure that's not the same person that you're gonna get every time, right? Like obviously you had these big artists working with him in the studio for many a years, right? Had nothing but great things to say about him besides from when, I didn't watch the documentary, but obviously, it's like the guy was hustling to trying to get, his shit done, right? Because as a, poor black guy from Chicago and, with a dream, like you gotta work hard for it. But, you can definitely see, I think, a drop-off point of when things started getting too hectic for him. And again, I think just him not being able to figure out what he wants and how to like deal with the stuff going on in his head has kind of just made him, trickle down into what we know as Kanye today.
We just deep dive Kanye right now.
With no actual information or fucking professional. Yeah, just 4 random guys just sitting here talking shit on Kanye West. Like, so, I don't know.
Do you think it's a show? Like, I feel like it's, well, not that I feel like, but I've thought about it, it's like, maybe he's just trying to be saying, what can't I do? And he's just taking it to like an extreme where it's like, like, how hard against the grain can I go and make it cool? Like, I feel like that's what's, not saying it's okay, or like not saying like anything, like, but that's just what I see. Like, how hard against the grain can you go? Or can he go and make it like not get canceled? Like, I feel like this is thing
I don't
now,
think
right?
he'll ever get canceled. I mean,
That's it. You think he's pushing that, or like that's what he's trying to push? Like, you guys see what I'm saying?
I hear
I
you.
get you. I get you.
I get you.
I mean, for one, I just don't think he'll ever get canceled because he has too much of an influence. And if he is pushing the grain, then I mean, that's his agenda, whatever. Like, of course, you're going to have different reactions from whatever. But it is crazy to think, or it's crazy to see, like, how far you actually could push it. Like, with everything he does. But, yeah, I didn't think we were going to get in Kanye like this.
Yeah, I don't know about Kanye too much, so I've been quiet a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know a lot, so smile and wave,
There you go.
Smile
That's
and
good.
wave.
Yeah, I mean, I think it just goes back to just creating like toxic environments, because if you, grew up being like, oh man, like I love Kanye. Kanye means so much to me. Like, whatever this guy does, I'm gonna ride for him. Like, when is it gonna stop for you? Like, when is it like when are you gonna stop riding the grain the opposite way too? Because if you were just letting him do it, like obviously again, people are following him, and that's a toxic community of people who are like, whatever, like he didn't really mean it, or like he doesn't really care about that, or I don't know, like it's provoking other people to have like other like mentality to certain things instead of like taking a step back and actually looking at it being like, okay, like what's going on here? Because if you're just like trying to like follow it and be like, okay, well, how far can I go? Right? Again, the internet is a crazy place where you can literally say anything you want, do anything you want, and really nothing's gonna happen to you. So
Until you get swatted.
Yeah.
Until you get swatted.
And then you're right. So then you have all these kids on Instagram and shit who are like, bro, he did nothing wrong, or bro, like he's fine, or bro, forget about it. Like, like, nah, bro, like we gotta look into this and be like, yo, this is a problem, right? Because again, if it goes unchecked, who knows what could happen.
That's amen. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't either.
All right.
I for sure don't.
What else we got then? Let's go on to something else, man. We dove way too deep into this, man. I did not think we are gonna dive this deep.
Sorry for providing content for our podcasting, man.
No. I love it. I kind of ran out of things to say.
Oh, that's fine. I don't know.
All right.
G2, you done? You got anything else you want to add to the discussion? I don't want to shut G2 out.
No, like, I feel like we don't hear these perspectives, like, anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, obviously we hear, like, either, like, this is bad or, like, this is good, but there's really no, like, explanation or, like, I feel like you articulated yourself well, where, like, brings a different perspective that maybe other people, maybe.
Yeah, again, I'm not here trying to, dissuade people because I know that I really can't, and, everyone is entitled to think whatever they want, do whatever they want. But, yeah, just, don't ever feel afraid to speak your mind about how you feel about things. But I'm just saying, in some situations, you got to be able to take a step back and recognize if you are inside of a toxic situation, or you're hive-minded by, your queen bee, quote-unquote, figure who is just, like, telling you guys, like, hey, we're going to do this. And everyone's like, yes, master. And then...
I think Beyonce has more influence than Kanye. I'll tell you that. I mean, she doesn't go that far, but her fans, like, are diehard fans. Like,
you can say that about anyone, though.
Okay. Give me,
you can say that about Taylor Swift fans. Like, you probably get killed by a Taylor Swift fan before a Beyonce fan.
You think?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, no.
Dude, there's probably fucking Maroon 5 fans who will probably kill you before, like...
Maroon
bro,
5?
I'm telling you, bro. Anybody who's famous has enough, like, crazy people in their fan group who will do whatever they want to get, like, the respect from
Even
there.
after he did what he did?
Bro, again, it's the same thing, right? People will just be like, "Oh, it's fine. He didn't mean it." Adam Levine is still great.
They got receipts on him, but
We have receipts on Kanye and other, like, people who've done crazy shit too. So it's like it doesn't matter, like, people are always gonna ride for whoever, and every fan base has their people who are willing to die for the cause, essentially.
You ride for anyone?
Nah, not like that.
Okay.
I think all celebrities are just really cringy in a way. It's just a cringe culture. Like, to be like, oh my god, I love this person. I'm like, bro, they don't even fucking know you. Go do your job. Hop off their dick. They don't care. They care about the money you give them, not about you as a person.
I'll have that conversation when I meet Ryan Reynolds.
Okay.
I'm like, hey, my friend over here thinks this. Let me hear from you.
Okay.
Probably gonna be like, yeah, have you tried my aviation gin? Have a conversation over that.
Exactly. See? Just plug and play, baby.
I'm just kidding, Ryan. I love you.
This guy will kill for you.
Come on to the podcast, my guy.
Even as a shooter, anything you say, yes, daddy, I'll do whatever you want. I'm going to go watch Deadpool 3 8 times just for you.
I actually will. They got Hugh Jackman on there.
Yeah, that's true.
They do.
And I
That's
think John
true.
Krasinski.
John Krasinski?
Jim. Yes. I think he said, he posted something about it. And I thought it was...
Yeah, I think it was like Wait Our Movie or something.
Yeah.
Or like,
but... Yeah, Ryan seems like a good guy. I'm going to take it. So, Ryan, you listening, buddy?
Yes, again, I don't think all celebrities are pieces of shit, but it's there's a good majority of them.
Who you riding for? No, not who you riding for. Do you ride for anyone?
I don't think I do. No, I like people.
Yeah,
I like
exactly.
a lot of celebrities like Ryan Reynolds. Hell yeah.
You're a liar.
I love him. Who do you think I ride
Arctic
for?
Monkeys.
Oh my god.
You're a fucking liar, dude.
Alex Turner? Like the Arctic Monkeys,
Bro,
like as a band?
I said one song was bad. And you're like, are you fucking kidding me? Do you listen to this?
Get 'em.
Listen to it. Listen to it.
What song was it?
I don't know.
Yeah, no, because all their songs are good. And that's the truth. That's the truth. I'm
proven.
going to say it right now. It's true.
I just
Am I
remember
wrong?
one time I was like, oh, that's alright. It's alright. Are you kidding me? Have you not listened to it again? One more time. Listen to this part.
No, it was like a mainstream song which everybody thought was good, and he just decided to go against the grain.
What song was
and
it?
say it wasn't good. I think it was like "Do I Want to Know," like one of the main ones, and yeah. So let's shut that out. Let's shut that out.
All right, bud.
The same thing with movies. Like he's always asked me for movie recommendations, and
I have asked.
yes, when I give you recommendations, and then you're like, it wasn't. There's not enough action in it. There's not enough this, and it's like
critique.
I'm like,
He is pretty snobby
Yeah, he is.
about movies.
When it
and
comes
if
to
shit,
there's not at
movies,
least
for
10
sure.
explosions
to
within the
movies.
first 10 minutes, Manny does not like
No,
movies. That
it's
is.
not like I only watch Michael Bay movies.
I think he
No.
does though.
I think you probably do.
Yeah, Transformers is what I wake up to. No, I need you to relax.
If I check your Netflix
your alarm.
history right now,
I'm gonna check my Netflix
Autobots
history.
roll out. He was like, oh my god, I love when he says that.
What's your
You
first
hear
crush?
the Linkin Park? You hear Linkin Park in there? That's my alarm.
The all spark, and he was like, oh yes.
All spark. Anyway, don't give me that face. Don't give me that face. Who you?
I already know he's about
I'll
to say
let him try to.
Travis Scott. Travis Scott. That's all he talks about. Let's go.
Okay, relax. It's not all like he exaggerates. Okay,
Yeah.
But who?
but I do like Travis. Scott.
Okay.
But I like him. But
Go.
okay, who do I go that hard for?
Travis Scott.
This guy's gonna want to talk.
I'm
about
not
me.
lying.
Who else?
I don't know anybody else other than him. I'm sorry.
Well, I like Travis Scott. I like the music.
When Astroworld happened, he
Oh no!
Oh,
Don't do that.
hello. Open
It
a
was,
new can of worms
Don't do
over
that.
here.
What did I do? I didn't do anything.
Bro,
that's
you were-
that's a tragedy.
it was a tragedy. Why
What
are you
trying to
finally
say?
agreeing with me? You were saying it wasn't his fault, he didn't do nothing, or like you were riding on like that other
I
wave.
am not.
Bro,
Yeah.
don't lie to me right now.
He's about to walk off the podcast.
The first walkout.
This is
You know
a
what?
drama episode.
I'm just being real. We've had conversations because we work with each other, and we talk about this a lot. And yeah, you read for Travis Scott like that. There's no reason to
Okay,
not.
you can't say it like that. Okay, let's have. Do we want to talk about this right now?
Sure.
Yeah, dude.
Okay. Well, I don't know if I want to. I'm asking you guys. All right. What's the? It was the tragedy.
Yeah.
All right.
You don't have to defend
Yeah, you
yourself.
don't, dude.
man.
It's
You
a
don't.
tragedy. That's
You
it.
don't.
Yeah.
You're
Like
fine.
that.
You're fine.
But
I didn't mean to call you out.
you guys want to talk about it?
All right, my fault. I'm trying to get you. I'm
Michael
sorry.
wants to talk about it.
No.
What do you want to talk about?
No, there's nothing to talk about. It was just as it. It's because you were like kind of downplaying it. I was like, bro, you doing that?
Oh, I never would downplay that.
No, not the tragedy. I'm saying the way you felt is what I was saying. That's it. But we don't have to get into that. That was my bad.
This is wrong. This is
That was
wrong.
my bad. That was my bad. That
I
was
want to
my
come here
bad.
for some laughs.
All right, we'll change the topic.
All right, Michael, give us before we end out. Obviously, like we said, this is a family affair. You are cousins to E-Man, so if you want, I want to hear some good stories about growing up and how E-Man was fucking killed you.
Okay.
Just
I didn't want to do this, but
Oh, I knew he was gonna do this. I was expecting
all right.
it.
You see these eyebrows? All right, that's the first thing.
okay.
So basically, Manny is he's my older cousin, and him and my older brother were best friends, and they would torture me.
Ooh.
Torture me.
Oh
They
no.
would- They would hate
I don't
me.
know about that.
If you zoom in, I don't even know how you can zoom in on this.
E-Man, zoom
I
in.
have half eyebrows, and the reason I have half my eyebrows,
Uh-huh.
some grew back, but it was because Manny and Matthew pinned me down and put duct tape on my eyebrows,
Oh no.
and they peeled it off,
I don't
and it
recall-
never grew back fully.
How old were
I feel
you?
like you're lying.
I'm not lying.
How old
The
were
proof
you
is
when this
here.
happened? The proof is
I
here.
don't think I was there.
You were there. You were there.
Could have been someone else. I mean,
Okay.
Okay. How old were you when this happened?
I
This
was probably
tragedy
like-
happened.
What was I? Elementary still? I don't even know when this
I
happened.
don't even know because
I
it
don't
didn't
even-
happen. I wasn't there.
Zoom in.
I like how you're keeping your side, bro. That's pretty
Zoom
sick.
in.
Of course I'm gonna keep my side. Are you kidding me? I didn't do this to you.
Like,
Unless
don't
I
remember.
I didn't do this to you. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I
Okay.
did this to you.
He did it to me.
Okay.
But
okay.
yeah, or roller coasters. I know you don't like them.
Nope,
So
don't.
you could probably associate with me.
This one I remember.
Yeah,
Okay.
you would do this to me. They would pick me up and carry me like this onto the rides, and I'd be screaming and crying.
Yeah.
I'd be begging the worker to tell, like,
That's
stop.
the most fucked up thing.
Yeah, and the worker would just laugh at me. The worker
was like,
He's admitting to it.
yeah,
The worker was literally like, yeah, you're going on.
yeah, it'd literally be like that. And it'd be so
And we're like,
fucked up.
yeah.
And I'd be crying and like trying to run away, and he'd be having to hold me and restrain me.
Hey,
It was the worst
hey,
thing.
But guess what? You can go on all the rides now, right?
Yes.
Exactly. So shut your mouth.
At what cost?
At what cost? You built confidence through fear.
Trauma.
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 Still could do it now.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I'll give that to you.
Yeah, Eman's gonna be one of those parents when their kids are like,
100%.
I'm depressed. He's gonna be like, shut up, it doesn't
Okay,
exist.
Okay.
Eman's like, shut the fuck up, it's not real.
I didn't know Tycho was
Idiot,
gonna
go,
say that
go
before.
fucking wash the car. He's like, I don't want to, Dad. I'm sad. Fuck
No.
you.
If they
Trauma isn't real, child.
Okay, no, I'm not gonna be. I'm gonna be the kind of parent that says, no, you're getting on the ride, and you're gonna like it. That's gonna be the kind of parent, not the.
It's a little scary now.
What if they don't like it?
Well, if they don't like it, then at least I know now.
Why do you need to know? They know.
What if, yeah. if
They
it's
don't
like-
know.
They
They're
do know.
children. They don't
I
know
was
shit
just
like
a child. I knew I didn't like that.
I was just
How?
a child.
Why didn't you like the ride?
Because going on the ride, I still didn't like it.
Why do you like the ride now?
I don't like it. I tolerate it.
Okay, you can tolerate it. That's all that matters.
Okay.
What's the biggest ride you've been on?
Me?
Or both of you guys, since you guys don't like.
For me, Accelerator at Knott's Berry Farm.
That's
the
a good
biggest
one.
ride?
Yeah.
I'm taking you to Six Flags.
Oh, I'm not going.
You
Yeah,
said you were gonna go for
I've
like
never
20
been
I
to
don't
Six
care.
Flags,
Because
actually.
I lied. What the fuck? I'm not going on no fucking roller coasters.
Yeah, I think it's that one. Accelerated. That's it.
Yeah.
I haven't
Really?
gone- I haven't gone to anything else.
bro,
I haven't been to
that's-
Six
that's-
I haven't been to
that's
Six
good.
Flags.
That's good with me.
You never even bought a ticket to Six Flags?
No.
I've never been to Six
He
Flags.
said
In my,
if he goes to
I've been
Six
there.
Flags, he's gonna go just eat food. And
The
hang
only
out.
time I used quick fact story about me and rides and shit, theme parks. I used to work for a summer camp. Pretty much all through my life, I would go to the summer camp. Then once it became like old enough, I kind of like worked there. And so like every week there'd be like new theme parks you would go to, right? So it'd be like Disneyland, Knott's, Six Flags, Wild Rivers, like any most things, right? Most of the other times I would go, it's always like cool, I can go on everything at all these other amusement parks. When at Six Flags, brother, check me, I was hanging out in the fucking Looney Tune land. I've gone to Six Flags 2 times in my life. I have never got past the Looney Tune land at Six Flags.
How many Patreons?
I was just gonna ask that.
How many Patreons?
How many?
Pay for what? To do every ride? at
Every
Six
ride.
Flags?
Wait. If we do that, then we got to do how many Patreons for you to go on
Water slides.
a water slide. Yeah.
That's fair.
Same.
No, it's
same.
not. It's
Are you-
it's
No,
that's
I have the
not.
same-
Six Flags is across.
I have the same
20 feet
amount
away.
of fear
Like water
that
slide.
you do with roller
Oh, is it
coasters
water
that with water.
Right across from Six
I'm
Flags.
gonna be honest. It's gonna take a lot for me to do Six Flags. I probably need like 50 patrons.
There it
You heard
is.
it. 50 patrons, guys.
Alright, I'm gonna get those 50. It's just gonna be me different emails.
I love you.
You're gonna get 50 by tomorrow. By tonight.
Yeah, but yeah. So Accelerator is probably the biggest one I've been on.
Okay. It's a good one.
I have a funny roller coaster story.
Bring it.
Say it.
So over here by where we're at, we have a fair, very famous fair. Do you guys disclose your location?
Not the
I
home
think. I mean,
location.
not the
No.
home, but we've said where we're from.
Orange
Yeah.
County Fair?
Yeah,
Can I say
yeah.
that?
OC
Orange
Fair.
OC Fair.
OC's big, brother.
I was about we're
Can I use the restroom? I'm
No,
gonna go to the restroom.
not yet.
Okay.
after the story.
Not yet,
So
brother.
I was about like 10 years old and I went to the fair with my parents.
Uh-huh.
And they got like crazy food. So I got some of that crazy food, which my parents disapproved of. And I go on the caterpillar
I
ride.
know this. I know the story. I know the story.
Like the little one that's like.
Yeah, the one that kind of goes like
one dip.
It does. Yeah, it goes like one and then. So I'm going on that right after we ate.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how much after, but I shit myself on that ride. When I was 10 years old because I was scared. Because I was really scared of roller coasters.
Okay.
When I was little, or I don't even know until how old, but when I was on a roller coaster, I didn't know how to like scream on a roller coaster. So I'd be like on a drop, I'd be like, and I would kick.
No,
So I'd be like,
That's a good. That's an
And I-
honest reaction.
and
my
I wouldn't
God.
scream. So I just, and then on that one,
It just came out.
it came out. And
It's not even a crazy.
and I was like, oh,
ride.
it's not crazy. It's so light. And so I shat myself. And I told my parents. And then I had to go commando the rest of the day. I think we left shortly afterwards. But
Damn.
Nice.
that's my craziest roller coaster story.
I don't recall any crazy
Because
story.
you're just a perfect child.
I am a perfect child. Thank you very
Except
much.
he wants racism back in Call of Duty. And said the Holocaust was fake.
End the podcast. Go, hurry up.
You can tell your story.
I don't have a story. I just said it.
Alright. Well, folks, Michael, G2, thanks for joining us.
Honestly,
Thanks for having
it was
me.
fun.
Thanks for talking with
exciting.
us. I hope you guys had fun. At the end of all of our guest episodes, we'll allow some final words from the guests. If you guys want to shout out anything you want to shout out, or just any final
Say
words,
anything.
the mic is yours.
I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead.
I'm sorry for calling you out so much today. I heard a lot of things that weren't true, and I just had to do it. But that's on me. That's on me, guys. And yeah, subscribe to the Patreon. Thank you for having me. Yeah.
Welcome.
Are you subscribed to the Patreon?
Wow.
Okay.
Time out.
I'm not
Are we letting
subscribed.
guests on that aren't even subscribed to the Patreon now?
Yes.
Yeah, this is warranted. Okay.
Why aren't you
I'm not
subscribed
subscribed
to
to the Patreon yet. I will be
How
very
long is it
soon.
gonna take? It's your cousin.
We need G2 to be our
Give me
salesman
10
for
minutes,
Patreon.
and I'll subscribe to the Patreon after this.
How about this? Live. Let's go. Go ahead. Get them on there, boys. Anything I can do to get
You want me to do this
50.
live?
Do it right now.
You don't have to.
I wanna-
yeah.
Oh my god, I
You
got
don't
you.
have to.
This episode's not going out.
Doing it right
He's our
now.
new salesman,
I want to
bro.
see that confirmation email.
I don't even have a
How
profile.
about this? Go to their YouTube. Link is in the description.
Oh my god, I can't do this.
Do you even know what the show's called?
This is gonna take too long.
I've subscribed to
G2,
them.
you have any other final words? We do have to end the show eventually,
Sorry about
unfortunately.
So, how many do we need left after this one?
We need 5 for our Halloween activity. So we
5
have,
more?
Need 2
No,
more.
we need 2 more.
So after this, we're gonna need one more for the Halloween special, and
Yeah.
then we're gonna need 46,
45 more.
45 more for so we can all go to Six Flags.
I like it.
Well, thanks for coming on, man.
All right. You guys want to shout any socials while you guys are
Yeah.
here? You guys want to do any of that? The floor is yours. But just know that.
No.
Yes.
They've had
I'm
it
okay.
enough.
I'm
You
okay.
All right. Perfect.
E-man, where can they find you?
You hit me up on Instagram, Emmanuel Snap. Everything else, I don't want you to find. Tyson?
Of course, you can find the show at Too Good For You Pod everywhere. That's the number 2, good, the number 4, and the letter U Pod. It's on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, and anywhere you can listen to podcasts. We're on all the fucking podcast sites. And yeah, patreon.com/toogoodforyoupod. Like I said, we need 5 patrons to do our Halloween activities. For E-Man to watch a scary movie, and for me to go to a choice of horror event. And we have besides the 50, we have another tier, or not another tier. We have another.
we do.
We have another goal. If we get the 10 patrons, E-Man and I will do the 1 chip challenge
Nice.
for 10 patrons. So
10.
get the 5. We got Halloween activities. If you get it after Halloween, sucks to suck. You guys missed out. But then we'll move on to 10 because I
And
guess we
that's
can
one
one chip challenge anytime. So yep. And then yeah, you can find me on all my socials at DJXFaro. I'll let y'all figure out how to spell that because we're all adults here. G2, Michael, thank you again for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate you guys, and we'll catch you
Family
guys.
affair.
That's right. We'll catch you guys next week. Later.
Peace.